Morning all. Today we're on the Knight's Place and Great Woods Circular. Let's get on it. There's already quite a bit of information about the area on these panels. And some memorials, which is lovely. So as we get to the end of this little stretch, we'll be joining the trail proper, and from then on it's about 9.8 kilometres, this particular trail, which is a pretty good way to start the week. It's a little bit overcast. I know there's, as always, it seems these days, I know there's rain due later on, but for now we're safe. To get on the proper trail itself, so we're meant to be on. And you want to make a donation, you can do that by texting. Helps preserve things for everyone. So we're now on the trail, we're in the woods, and we're heading uphill. I can hear some birds or squirrels up in the trees there. What time is it? It's 20 past 8. So I allowed myself a little bit of a lie-in this morning, didn't get up till 6:30. So according to the All Trails app, this walk features diverse scenery, sheep in fields and an easy to navigate route. Some areas may be muddy and slippery with a few small hills along the way, and woodlands and meadows. And we're going to make our way straight through this field. it's funny, the last couple of walks I've done where we've been expecting rain, you can feel moisture in the air. I don't know if it's a morning thing or because, you know, there's rain up there, but you can sort of feel it. You can feel it in the air, and you know it's coming. So according to this, we're now coming off this gravel path and we're walking straight into this field. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I've seen a few dog walkers so far, and a jogger, but other than that, I haven't seen anyone yet. And I've got a feeling this is going to be a relatively quiet route, but I could be wrong. Only time will tell. Right, we're into the woods. So the good news is that I brought home all my stuff that I've had delivered the last week or two, so that I can go and do my first wild camp. Now, before I do a wild camp, I'm going to just go and do a straight up campsite camp, just to get used to the tent, make sure I know what I'm doing, because I haven't been camping since I was about like 8 years old, so it's going to be a massive learning curve, and I'm sure I'll make some absolute clangers while I'm doing it. Oh, there's a kestrel up there just hovering. Let me try and turn around. Oh, he's swooping. He's swooping. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, so yeah, I'm sure I'll make some absolute clangers, and you know, if I'm rather than being stuck in the woods and messing it up, better to be on a campsite where the car's close by, and you know, we can account for any errors. But I'll film all that. That's going to be in August, and then from then on, I'm going to try and do some decent wild camps, and also get out of Kent. That's the goal, is to get out of Kent, maybe down to Dartmoor, where I know you can do a lot of wild camping, and maybe the Pennines, the Lake District, that sort of thing, next year. So, you know, stay tuned if that's what you want to see, a bit of that. I mean, if for no other reason, that I'm more than likely going to make some mistakes, and it'll be worth a laugh. You know, got to laugh, haven't you? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, how close we are to the motorway, but every now and then through the trees you can see the glimpse of a lorry. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, what a shocker. What a shocker. So that's what I've just come through. So if you do this walk, you might want to wear longer trousers. But they're not going to kill you. A few stinging nettles. If you look over here, you can see we're right next to the train line and the motorway. My legs are stinging. Oh, I got caught quite a few times walking through that bit. So yeah, the name of this walk is Night Place, as in, you know, a night with a K, and the Great Woods, which I guess all of this is the Great Woods. I mean, so far, apart from that one little bit where I took a bit of a wrong turn, I will say the paths are quite well defined, which is always helpful when you're first time on a new hike. I don't know if it's always going to be like that. Unfortunately, a couple of films back, I can't remember which one it was, I went to get the drone out and take it up for a good view, and the controller wasn't working, so I've since sent it back to DJI, but it means that obviously I've got no drone until I get that back, which is, it's really annoying, because that was the sole purpose of buying it, was for these walks, just to make them a little bit more interesting. And I've only used it 4 or 5 times, so for it to suddenly just stop working, the controller, is really quite frustrating. Plus, my main reason for buying it was for the Scotland trip, because I know it's really going to come in handy there, so I'm just hoping I've got it all back by then. So I was just looking at the map, and it's quite a windy route, this one. It's sort of goes left a bit, right a bit, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, we're out in the open at the moment. We're sort of just skirting the woods. Quite a strong breeze picking up, which when you're in the woods always when you're in the woods it always feels a little bit like something's about to kick off, and maybe it is, but yeah, the wind's getting a bit gusty, a bit blustery, but it's still warm enough for a t-shirt, and we're doing okay. I feel like every time I turn my head left or right, there's a new sight to be seen. Like if we look over here to my left, as well as the view, there's a lovely house over there in the distance. And you know, something that's just occurred to me, in the time that I've been doing these walks, all the fields that I've been through, whatever they are, whatever crop they've got, or even if they've got nothing going on, I haven't seen a single scarecrow. I mean, aren't scarecrows a thing anymore? Does nobody use them? Are they redundant? Are they on the job scrap heap, so to speak, or bonfire? That'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Bring back scarecrows. It's taken some damage. I'm seeing a lot of leaves falling as I'm walking up here. I'm hoping that's not a sign of the start of autumn, because I feel like we haven't had summer yet. Oh, that little trek uphill was quite deceiving. It didn't look like it was much, but and then in the scale of a lot of people's walks, it probably isn't much, but it was still enough. Anyway, fortunately, we've come out into this clearing, And there's a lovely bench. Well, actually, there's a couple. There's one over here as well. So bring a friend. So, back in the deep dark woods, and it's funny, this is another thing that I've noticed about being in the woods, is that you can be in two different areas of a wood and the light can be completely different, therefore the atmosphere is different. It's I suppose it's all to do with the density and the light coming through, but it does create a completely different atmosphere. I kid you not, as you can see, I'm bang in the middle of this woods, right? Bang in the middle. And I've just heard what sounds like a creaking car door open, like straight from the middle of the woods. You know, like when a door needs oiling. That's what I've just heard. But it's come from right in the middle of it. There's no roads. There's no way a car can be here. That's mad. It's crazy. This came on quick. Now, I might have to find a slightly different route to get through this bit, because that's just full on mud. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We've been through worse than that. See, these trees move so much in the wind, and every now and then you hear them clatter into each other. That's all I'm hearing is that, you know, the branches, not the soft little branches, but the more sturdy, thicker ones clacking into each other. I think in the end they just end up smashing and falling off, don't they? Like this. That's the amazing thing with nature and trees in particular. I remember years ago learning about Bruce Lee's, you know, the martial artist Bruce Lee, learning about the martial art he created, which I think was called Jeet Kune Do, and Way of the Hand, I think it was called. Well, that's what it translates to. And he devised it after seeing a willow tree or something similar, and saying the oak, as solid as it is, in a strong wind it will come down because it's too solid, it's too firm, whereas the willow tree moves with the wind, and so it doesn't get knocked down. And from that he devised this martial art where you finish your opponent's move rather than trying to block your opponent's moves, and that puts them off balance. Now, might sound like I'm talking gibberish, but this is what I've noticed about these trees, is that a lot of the bigger trees are down on the floor, whereas all these big, long, willowy, soft trees that look like they come down in the wind, they don't, because they move with it. So I don't know if there's anything in that, but it kind of makes sense to me. Now, I have slightly come off the course that I'm meant to be on. See, behind me you can see there's a gate into a field, and I don't want to go that way. I want to go back up this way from where I've just come and take a different path, because see, that was me waffling about Jeet Kune Do and trees and whatever. I've got a tendency to do that, just go off on weird tangents. Unfortunately, I've got to go way back, way back. I mean, really? A shopping trolley? For God's sake. Oh, there we are. We went totally the wrong way. I'm going to try and pay attention a bit more, because otherwise I could be here forever. I could be stuck in woods forever. There's a lot of down trees over here. I wonder if they've been cleared for a reason. There's usually a reason, isn't there? It's getting a little bit muddy, got to say. I have a feeling that there was somebody in that woods behind us where I've just come from. I didn't really want to hang around and find out. Oh wow, that's muddy. Fortunately, somebody's put some bricks down. Although I've just stung myself again. I should start keeping count on how many times I get stung on these walks. Because it's quite a few. Now, it would appear I've got two choices. So I'm going to take the obvious one and go through this as it's signposted. No, that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. I want to go this way. Does anyone else get lost all the time on these things? Or is it just me? I mean, not lost, I've never been lost, but I just keep taking wrong turns. Well, it wastes a lot of time, firstly. Well, it's not a waste of time, is it? Because you're still out, you're in the woods, or wherever, figures. But golf course on the right here. Haven't seen any golfers yet. Lovely golf course. Some golfers. Well, thanks to a very nice golfer, he pointed me in the right direction, because I was a bit lost at sea there, trying to find where the path was through this golf course. But he's pointed me in the right direction, and we're all good. But it's a lovely golf course, I've got to say, and it's quite busy as well. There's a lot of people playing at the moment, so. Anyway, we're straight up here for a bit further. I've got a feeling we're going to be back in the woods, but who knows. There's a lot of balls here, I've got to say, so I'll keep my wits around about me. Good luck finding your balls in this long grass. So we've done the best part of 7 kilometres now, and some of that obviously will be down to various wrong turns that I've made. We probably should be well ahead of where we actually are, but you know, it's part of the fun. It's very windy, I'm not going to lie. So I made it through the golf course without getting a ball to the nut, which is always good. We're straight across here. Oh, I just got proper stung there. This is quite annoying, look. Gate to be closed at all times. Wide open. On a clear day, I bet that view looks incredible. But it's looking a bit cloudy and muggy at the moment. Oh, I just saw something. I saw an animal, but I don't know what it was because it ran. Probably a squirrel. Probably a squirrel. Right, so I've got a choice of paths here. And we're going this way. Completely overturned tree there. There you go, if you ever wondered what a tree looks like underneath. There it is. Hello mate, morning. You alright? Yeah, good. So we're up to the 8 kilometre mark, and I'm hoping that we've got about 2 left. See what that holds, because every now and then, this is the thing, every now and then you'll turn the corner and you'll see something incredible. So let's see what happens. Quite a lot of this walk has obviously been through various woods, which is it's not surprising really, because it's the Knight's Place and Great Woods Walk. So right, here's one of these helium balloons, which has obviously come down. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take that and throw it in the bin when I get back to the car park, because you know, nobody wants to see litter in the woods. Talking of car parks, if you do decide to do this walk, if you're doing it off the All Trails app, when you look for directions, it will take you, like the Google Maps directions, will take you to somewhere you can't park. But if you put Ranscombe Farm Nature Reserve car park into Google Maps, it will bring you to the free car park just off the motorway, and you can park there and do the walk, and then that will solve that little problem. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. So that's what I did, but I did it based on the reviews that I'd read. What a beautiful dog. What a beauty. Hello, mate. Morning. Just a cheeky little detour. Just to have a look. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? See, I told you, you turn the corner, you think there's nothing left to see, you turn the corner and you get views like this. See quite a few dog walkers up there in the distance. I've just passed a couple of them in the woods. I actually think this is the best view that I've had so far in all of the walks. What I've found when I've been watching these back is if you've got the opportunity to watch them on a laptop, or even better on your TV, with views like this, they really stand out a lot better than if you're watching on a phone or on an iPad or something like that, a tablet. So yeah, if you are a regular viewer, then that would be my advice. Watch it on the biggest screen you can to get the full, the full picture, so to speak, which neatly leads me on to, if I haven't said already, about subscribing. If you haven't already, if you're watching the channel, if you're enjoying the films, please subscribe, like, comment. As I always say, comments are really valuable to help the channel grow and to tell us what you want to see. So do please comment, but subscribe and like, and most of all, just enjoy them. We make them hoping that you enjoy them as much as I enjoy walking them. So that's the most important thing. But yeah, do please like, subscribe and comment. I'm going to sit on this bench and take a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes, to take it all in. To death again. That was hard work. It was only short, but it was steep. So Right, so we're just about back at the car park. I want to thank you for joining us as always. Hope you enjoyed the walk. I've just had a bit of a run-in with a Rottweiler again. They don't seem to like me Rotties. But all's well that ends well. Hope you enjoyed the walk. Do please like, subscribe and comment, as I've said before. And until next time, take care.